addiction. I have a Switch addiction. I have a Switch addiction. When I walk into a GameStop, where's the first place I go? Right over to the Red Spines, they're the best I know. Don't care if the games are jaggy, they don't look great, it's true, but I can play them in the backyard, or on the go with you. Looking for those hidden gems, and those low print limited run. I think I need to admit I have a Switch addiction. I have a Switch addiction. You know I skip the cutscenes, I've seen it all before. Gameplay is king, it's how I decide what game to buy at the store. Looking for those hidden gems, and those low print limited run. I think I need to admit I have a Switch addiction. I have a Switch addiction. I have a Switch addiction. When I walk into a GameStop, where's the first place I go? Right over to the Red Spines, they're the best I know. Don't care if the games are jaggy, they don't look great, it's true, but I can play them in the backyard, or on the go with you. Looking for those hidden gems, and those low print limited run. I think I need to admit I have a Switch addiction. I have a Switch addiction. You know I skip the cutscenes, I've seen it all before. Gameplay is king, it's how I decide what game to buy at the store. Looking for those hidden gems, and those low print limited run. I think I need to admit I have a Switch addiction. I have a Switch addiction. I have a Switch addiction. When I walk into a GameStop, where's the first place I go? Right over to the Red Spines, they're the best I know. Don't care if the games are jaggy, they don't look great, it's true, but I can play them in the backyard, or on the go with you. Looking for those hidden gems, and those low print limited run. I think I need to admit I have a Switch addiction. I have a Switch addiction. You know I skip the cutscenes, I've seen it all before. Gameplay is king, it's how I decide what game to buy at the store. Looking for those hidden gems, and those low print limited run. I think I need to admit I have a Switch addiction. I have a Switch addiction. I have a Switch addiction. When I walk into a GameStop, where's the first place I go? Right over to the Red Spines, they're the best I know. Don't care if the games are jaggy, they don't look great, it's true. But I can play them in the backyard, or on the go with you. Looking for those hidden gems, and those low print limited run. I think I need to admit I have a Switch addiction. I have a Switch addiction. You know I skip the cutscenes, I've seen it all before. Gameplay is king, it's how I decide what game to buy at the store. Looking for those hidden gems, and those low print limited run. I think I need to admit I have a Switch addiction. I have a Switch addiction. I have a Switch addiction. When I walk into a GameStop, where's the first place I go? Right over to the Red Spines, they're the best I know. Don't care if the games are jaggy, they don't look great, it's true. But I can play them in the backyard, or on the go with you. Looking for those hidden gems, and those low print limited run. I think I need to admit I have a Switch.
Oh my goodness, I'm a floating head. Look at this. Super cool. Alright, I got Streamlabs going again. Let's go. I don't like my hair, it's too poofy today. Let's fix that, shall we? Oh. Yeah, I don't want to see my hair. Let's go. That's better. That feels like me. Hello, everybody. Happy Wednesday. My week's all weird because we had off on yesterday. For like I said, I'm all discombobulated. We had off yesterday, but I went to work on Monday, but I had off today. So today feels like a Monday, but it's a Wednesday, and I'm just kind of all messed up as to what day it is. So we are 20 subs away from 1,000. I cannot believe it. It's been a crazy few months since I started back in April, and I'm so excited that, you know, people are watching the channel, and I've found a really creative outlet. You know, I've really enjoyed making videos and sharing my love and passion of Switch and video games with everybody. So it's been a fantastic year, and I have all of you to thank. Thank you so much. So let's see what we got. I was racking my brain trying to think of what game we should play tonight, and my wife kind of answered it for me. So let me see if I can make this bigger so I can see what's going on. I'm just glad that I got my camera working again, because Streamlabs was not cooperating with me for a little while. That's really small. When did that just happen? Let's put you over here. Trying to work all this out here. There we go. Now let's see if my Switch will turn on. Fingers crossed. Let's try it. Alright. It worked. Alright, so I thought we could play Double Dragon Dodgeball. Now, as of like 2 days ago, I didn't even know this game existed. So let me show you what my wife got me. She was so sweet. Guys, you need to find someone that gets your hobby and understands you, and instead of like shunning your hobby, embraces it like my wife. Check this out. So I went to GameStop a couple days. I know I wasn't the one that I swore off forever. This was a good GameStop. And we were just talking about finances and how, we've been spending a lot lately, and Christmas is coming up and this and that. And I was like, you know what? You're right. We need to curb the spending, this and that. So we were at the mall the other day, and we were going to get some Christmas presents for my daughter. And I was like, I'll just go to GameStop real quick, And I walked in and I saw all this stuff that I wanted. And I was like, man, go figure, Right when we have this discussion about me needing to, curb the spending and no more buying Switch games, and it's been a little crazy, and Christmas is coming, this and that, I find all the stuff I want at this GameStop. Well, yesterday my wife said, go home and look by my pillow. So I went and looked by my pillow, and I saw these. She's awesome. So she got me the games that I wanted from GameStop the other day. She just said, happy anniversary. Happy early anniversary. So that was super cool. Because she's like, I'm going to get you an anniversary present anyway, so I'll just get you these games you wanted. So she's incredible. Yeah, having someone that understands your passion and your hobby is amazing. So she got me Absalom. This game is really good. It's like a roguelike beat 'em up. It's super cool. Not a big fan of the art style. It is a beautiful game though. But this one's really good. If you guys haven't checked this one out, this one's awesome. You can see it on my little played thing here too. And then I have this Double Dragon Revive one. This is great. I love 3D beat 'em ups, and this is like a 3D beat 'em up through and through. It's awesome. And when I opened it up inside, they had this code. I already used it, so for this game called Double Dragon Dodgeball. And I was like, what is this? So I put the code into my Switch, and sure enough, this game popped up. I don't even think you can buy it. I think I tried to look for it, and I don't think I could. Maybe I'm wrong. But I was like, yes, please. It's like a reskin of the old school NES Super Dodgeball Game, which is one of my favorite games. Hi, Cypher Admin. How's it going? Good to see you. Happy Wednesday. I'm just showing off some games that my wife got me. Good to see you. So they got these two. And then I've held off on buying all of the Turok games physically for Switch because I knew this was going to happen. The triple pack. And I saw this at GameStop and I was like, ooh, I really want that. It has 1, 2, and 3 on it. And I don't have any of them physically, so to have them all together, super incredible. Super happy to have that one. And then last one, I have Turnip Boy Commits Tax Evasion. Well, I went to the store and they had Turnip Boy Robs a Bank. So I thought that would be a fun one too. So my wife surprised me with those. She's super awesome. Super excited to have those. But I guess I got my anniversary present 2 months early. So, all right, I thought we could play some of this tonight. I think it'd be fun. Cypher, what are you playing right now, man? Got Yakuza 0 on Switch 2 today. And Yakuza Kiwami 1 and 2 are coming. Oh, really? That's awesome. Are those coming from Limited Run? I have Yakuza 0 for Switch 2 also. All right, I'm so mad it's a game key card. And it's like, what, 50 gigs or something? I was like, oh, geez. When I put that in there, I was like, oh, man. I wouldn't mind the game key card so much if they had, like, some data on the card, but there's, like, literally nothing. Fireball, how's it going, man? Good to see you. Happy Wednesday. I love the Turnip Boy games. I have them both on Switch. I got the look at you getting all the games I got. Have you played Turnip Boy Robs a Bank yet? I haven't gotten that one yet, or I haven't tried that one yet. They're from Best Buy, really? Oof. I might need to pick those up. My favorite Yakuza game is actually 3. And I think they're doing that one. So I'm really excited for that one. I'm sure they're all game key cards. Are those on Switch 1 or Switch 2? Are those Switch 1 games? Skyward Sword HD recently. Very nice. I was impressed how Nintendo handled the controls of that Wii game and trying to get them over to Switch. They did a good job with that. I'm not a huge Zelda guy, but I have it. I've tried it. But anyway, thank you guys for being here. We're on the road to 1,000 subs. I cannot believe it. We only need 20 more. Man, I'm super stoked. But yeah, this game's super cool. Let me know if you guys can hear the sound. I can barely hear it. Let me see if I can move something a little bit. I'm just happy that Streamlabs is working this time. I just turned it up a little bit. Is that too loud? If you guys could let me know, that'd be great. All the Yakuza are Switch 2 game keys. Okay, game key cards. So, Kiwami 1 and 2 are out already? They're at Best Buy? I didn't know that. Are they 50 each? I know that 0 was 50. But I'm a big Yakuza fan. I'll probably buy all of them. Just because I love them. Oh, look at that. My arm looks so weird. That's cool. But I'm a huge fan of Super Dodgeball, that game for the NES. So the fact that they made like a double dragon skinned version of this, oh, I'm super excited to play it. Let's see. I've always loved Nintendo. There's a long period when I wasn't a huge Switch fan, but like this last year and a half, I've gotten super into Switch collecting. Dude, like until the Switch, I was kind of like a casual Nintendo fan like you. But once they came out with like a system that I could play on the go and it was like real games, then I was sold. It could have been Microsoft, it could have been PlayStation, really. And I would have been just as into it, but the fact that they had like this versatile of a system that can play anywhere, that was the big thing for me. Hey, Hungry for Hoops, how's it going, man? Happy Wednesday. Yakuza Kiwami 1 and 2 are 35 each, really? Oh, so you got them already? Did you get them early? Oh, they're 35 each, I'm all over that. Although I was just talking about how I'm supposed to save money now. I'm gonna have to wait, we'll see. We'll see. I'm hoping I can find a way to do that. Maybe I'll trade in something, or who knows. Yeah, look at this. It's just like the old school Nintendo Dodgeball. Fireball. I've started Metroid Samus Returns on 3DS. It's awesome. Yes. I loved Samus Returns. That was like one of the only reasons why I kept my 3DS for as long as I did. That's a great game. I would love a Switch version of that. I wonder why that's not a thing. Maybe if Metroid Prime 4 sells well. But I really liked that game. I loved Dread. I kind of liked the Emmys. I thought those were kind of cool. But Metroid Dread kicked my booty. Are you guys excited for 4? I know some people are bummed about the bike. They didn't think the bike looks stupid. I think it looks awesome. Once they showed that like scene from that Nintendo Direct, and they showed the bike, I was like, "What game is this?" And then I figured out it was Metro. I was like, "Oh, that's sick." I think it's cool. I know some hardcore. I'm getting my butt kicked. I know some hardcore Metroid people are kind of up in arms about the bike. Have I played Bakaru? I did. I was really excited when that game came over to the States. But it was digital only for like a while, for like 4 or 5 months. And I told myself, I'm just going to pre-order the physical, and I'm just going to forget that it's like on the eShop and I could just buy it right now. So I think it must be an input lag or something. I was like, I'm just going to buy it when it comes out. And I held out. But I pre-ordered it from Best Buy. Well, look at this ball floating. And it just came to my house one day, and I was like, sweet. And I was so happy that I waited. Because I was actually pretty close to... Yeah, there's some input delay on this. I was really close to buying it digitally a couple times for $40. I'm not a fan of using the circle pad, so I'd also like it on Switch. You're right? I grew to love the enemies, but hated them at first. Oh yeah, because they were tough. Like, getting that like timing down was really hard. But like, once you got it, it was so rewarding. I really liked it. Yeah, a Switch version of that would be so amazing. I was really interested in Bakaru because Good Feel's my favorite second-party Nintendo. Yeah, I love their other games like Kirby's Epic Yarn and Wario Land Shake It. I love Kirby's Epic Yarn. The music, especially in that game, makes me so happy. I just put on that soundtrack sometimes. And I've never played Wario Land Shake It, actually. Is that a good one? I'm assuming it's Wii because it says Shake It. You gotta get those motion controls going. I really like Bakaru. I haven't finished it yet, though. But I'm really glad to have that physically. Cypher says, I have 131 physical Switch games. Probably bought a third of those this year. Good for you, man. I love collecting for the Switch. Oh, obviously. I absolutely love it. And it's going to be really interesting, I think, in the years to come to see which games are hard to find which games are really, really rare and expensive. It's going to be like the Wild West. There's so many games for the Switch. The music's great. Yes. Heck yes. Kirby Epic Yarn is probably my favorite game of all time. The whole time I played that game, I just had a gigantic smile on my face. And I just felt like I was a kid again. Like, I liked Forgotten World or Forgotten Land. I always forget the name of that. I liked that one a lot, but yeah, Kirby's Epic Yarn. I think that game's underrated, to be honest. I don't feel like that game gets the flowers that it deserves. Because it was just, I think it's a masterpiece. It's one of my favorite Wii games. But I haven't played through Bakaru yet. I want to. That's one game that I have on my high on my priority list to finish. I never change positions. Let's change positions. Let's go. Let's not put Billy and Jimmy in. How about that? Let's use Aldo, Brett, and Masao. Let's try that. Let's see what their special attacks are. Yeah, this was like one of my favorite Nintendo games. So to have like a double dragon skin, that's pretty cool. That literally hit nobody. Trying to get every game for my top 5 favorite franchises, so I've been trying to get every Pokemon game. Whoops. I have them all on Switch except for the versions of Sword and Shield with the DLC on the cart. Oh, so you love Pokemon, sweet. What's your favorite Pokemon game? I'm not a big Pokemon game. I'm not a big Pokemon guy, but I loved Pokemon Snap for the N64, and I really liked Arceus, to be honest. I remember I found Arceus, and we went home and I played it for a couple hours, and I hated it because it was so slow. Oh my gosh. Like, all those tutorials in those Pokemon games just makes me want to just jump off a bridge. But like, once it actually got going, I really liked it. I haven't played, I haven't gotten ZA. I'm gonna hopefully not get that one, unless I hear it's like amazing, but I have not been hearing amazing things about it. But to be honest, everyone online is just complaining about how the buildings look and all that stupid stuff. Sorry, I'm gonna catch up. It annoys me that I tend to like more niche games. Oh, you and me both, man. So waiting for sales can be a dangerous proposition if you want it physically. Exactly, because you won't be able to find it. I don't know if you've had this problem, Fireball, but like when I try and pre-order niche games from GameStop, they just like don't get them. I'm like, well, of course I'm going to try and pre-order a niche game. Like, I'm not going to pre-order Call of Duty. Like, you're going to get 8 million copies of that. But I remember I pre-ordered Ys 10 Nordics because I was like, I'll be lucky if they get 1 copy of this thing. And I went over there the day of, and they're like, we didn't get it. I'm like, what do you mean? I paid for it. What are you talking about? How'd you not get my game that I like totally paid for? It makes no sense to me. And like, literally, what is the point of pre-ordering? And now, like, at GameStop, they're like, do you want to pre-order this game? I'm like, no, because you won't get it. Like, oh yeah, we will. I'm like, no, you won't. I've had multiple occasions where I pre-order a game and you just plain out don't get it. My favorite Pokemon game is X and Y on 3DS. I never played that one. So I was super happy about Legend ZA. Oh, is it really? I didn't even realize it was a sequel to X and Y. Does it take place in the same city? I know ZA is in that city. Is that the same city that X and Y is in? Cyber says, yeah, I try to avoid reviews online. Some people are so negative and complain about such random specific stuff. Everyone gets so mad. Like, I don't know what it is about gamers and gaming, but like, if you have like a different opinion than somebody, they get so upset. I was talking about, I watched Wood's video about Hyrule Warriors, the new one, and I made a comment in the comments about like how like, ooh, it's a Zelda game with no puzzles and no breakable weapons. Sign me up. And this one person's like, yeah, I guess we don't all have the mental capacity for puzzles. I'm just like, now you're insulting me because you like don't agree with me liking your game. It's so funny. Frenchie Mom's here. What's up? How's it going, Frenchie Mom? Hope you're doing good. I know you had a family in town last week. Did that go good? Your favorite? Easy's your favorite series, Fireball? Heck yeah. Which one's your favorite? Oh, I got a friend request. I think 8's my favorite. I really like 8 a lot. 8's great. And I actually like 7 a lot on the PSP. It's in the same city. The ZA one. Sweet. Yeah, I'm kind of ignorant about a lot of the Pokemon stuff. Sorry, I missed a couple. I never pre-order from GameStop. Usually Best Buy or VGP. Yeah, I think I'm done. I'm never gonna pre-order from GameStop again. They just never get my game. I don't really get it. This is crazy. I'm eating a chicken sandwich from McDonald's and they put ketchup on it. Ugh. Well, if they put mayo on there too, the ketchup and mayo kind of matches up nice sometimes. You're doing good. How are you? I'm doing great. Really, really good. I can't believe we're only 20 subs from 1,000. That's so insane. You had family in town. Good. I hope it went well. Friend requested from me. Oh, hey, Cypher. I'll add you. A friend, Frenchy Mom's a friend of mine on here. Fireball, I don't know if you're a friend of mine. I have my my code in the description. I just like to see what everyone's playing. I felt bad. This one person sent me a friend request, and I said yes. And then they kept sending me these like requests to talk, and I just like when I sit and play games, like if I'm not streaming, I just want to chill and like not talk. So I feel bad. This one person kept like sending me chat requests, and I was like, ignore. But I felt kind of bad. So if that was any of you guys, I apologize. I don't remember which one it was. Come on, Aldo. Let's get some dodgeball action going here. Let's see. X and Y were the first games I got released when I was 11. So the whole game and the music are so special to me. Just hearing the Lumino City theme and yeah, got me. Oh, they use like the same themes. That's really cool. If you played Arceus, you know what music from that game I still listen to this day. It's on that Nintendo music app that they have. Jubilife, the Jubilife Village music. That music is so good. I just like on my way to work in the morning, I'll play that song and it's just like puts me into this trance. I just love it. Some of the music in the Pokemon games is excellent. So I want to hear the song that you're talking about. I'll look it up later. Fireball says I think my favorites are still the first two. Oh, the first two Ys games? Oh wow. Bring them to Switch. Was that Ys 1 and 2 that they had like a version on the DS, didn't they? I'm surprised they haven't put that on Switch yet. I don't know why. That'd be like printing money. Because I feel like the Ys games have gained a lot of popularity over the last couple of years. Before, like, nobody knew what that series was. I got pre-ordered a game on Amazon. Oh, Amazon did too? They canceled your order? See? So Amazon cancels them. GameStop doesn't get our games. I've never actually, I have pre-ordered one from VGP. Maybe they're just the way to go. Pokemon Pearl was my first Pokemon game, so whenever I hear the nighttime music of Jubilife... Oh, so it was in that too? Was it in that too? I never played Pearl. See, I don't know the connections with the old games. I'd really want to hear like an old version of that. That's really cool. The Jubilife City is... Yeah, the Jubilife music was amazing. They oversold it. Oh, that stinks. I mean, how can they ask us to pre-order things if they're just not going to get the games? That makes no sense. I will say I did have a bad experience with VGP, though. I ordered a game, and then I think, like, my wife got it for me or something, so I had to, like, cancel it. It was literally 10 minutes afterwards. After I bought it, I figured out that we had another copy coming. And I emailed them, and I was like, hey, I need to cancel this order. You know, I ordered it like 5 minutes ago. You know, just want to let you know. And it was like a weekend. So they didn't get back to me until like Monday. And then by that point, they're like, it's too late. It's coming. And I was like, what? And the email was like really rude. It was just like kind of saying like, too bad. And I was like, isn't there like an option we can do? Or like is there like, can you give me credit? Like what, give me my money back? Like, can I send it back to you? Like, what are we doing? And the manager had to like email me back and like apologize. It was kind of crazy. And that was my first experience with them. So I was like, I kind of have a bad taste in my mouth with VGP. Sorry, I'm getting my butt kicked and I'm not reading comments. This DS version, really? Oh, of 1 and 2? It's clunky though because you swing a sword and the game's originally built for the bump combat. Yeah, you just walk into the enemies. That's right. Bump combat's awesome if you ever want to try them on Steam. Are they on Steam? I got my Steam Deck ready. This thing that collects dust. Give me something to play on it. Good. Awesome. Thanks for letting me know. The thing that's great about Steam is those Steam sales. Those Steam sales are dangerous. I might have to check those out. I don't love game key cards, me neither. But personally, I'd still rather have something on my shelf than digital only. Exactly. So I'm glad they exist as an option. But for most third-party games, I'd buy them on PS5 instead. Yeah, I'd be with you, but I just love the portability so much. I, you know, but I'm with you on the game key cards. Like if I'm going to spend $60 for a game and it's going to be either digital or have a game key card, I'd rather have something, you know, and you can sell it later, you know. But the only thing that stinks is like, oh man, this input lag is getting me. The thing that stinks is that with the game key cards, it's taking up your storage. That's the part that's the worst. Because at least digital games, you have the convenience of not having to take, oh man, not having to bring like a cartridge around. But you still have to bring a cartridge around, and it takes up your storage space, which is insane. But I'm with you. I'd rather have something. I just hope that they get rid of them. I know they just announced that new Pokemon game is going to be a game key card. Cypher, did you hear about that? What's that one called? It's like Pokemon, I can't remember the name, where you're like a Ditto or something. Frenchie Mom's holding out, man. She hasn't bought any game key card games. That gets an applause right there. You're better than me. I can't hold out. I see Switch games on the shelf. I'm like, I want it. Good for you. We need more people like Frenchie Mom to vote with their wallets. So Nintendo will get rid of these things. Sorry, I think I skipped some. Let's see. Oh, hi Ninja. I didn't Ninja Star. I didn't see you. This is the Technos River City style. Yeah, I know. This is it was a download code in this game. This Double Dragon Revive that my wife got me. This game's fantastic too. I love 3D beat 'em ups. Yeah, but it came with a code for this. Super awesome. Mortal Kombat's another series I'm collecting every game for. So even though I don't like limited run, I got the Mortal Kombat Legacy Collection Collector's Edition on Switch 1. Yeah, I heard that was going to be all in the cart. That's awesome. If I was a Mortal Kombat guy, I'd probably be all over that. I'm just not a big one-on-one fighting game guy. You ported the game itself on every platform. Oh, jeez. Pokemon Legends games are connected to the main games. Legends Arceus is a prequel to Diamond and Pearl, and Legends ZA is a sequel to X and Y. I had no idea. Yeah, I didn't play a lot of those old games. I played like Blue back when I was a little kid. And then, yeah, I just kind of skipped them all the way until like I played Coliseum and like Stadium on the N64. But yeah, thanks for letting me know. I didn't know that there was connections with those. I hear that Pokopia is going to be a game key card. Yeah, and that's a Nintendo published game. That's crazy. Sucks, but honestly, I expected it to be digital only. Oh, did you really? I was kind of hoping since it was a Nintendo published game, they were going to put it all in a cart like Donkey Kong or Mario Kart. Between game key cards and digital, I'd rather wait for a big sale and just buy digitally. Plus, don't game key cards have a risk of demagnetizing? I thought they had. Did they really? I didn't hear that. Oh man. Talk about having something that'll make people hate game key cards even more. Overlay looks smooth. Thanks, man. Thanks for stopping in, AC Card Shark. Raj Talks Games, our newest channel member. Thanks for joining the channel, buddy. How you doing, sir? Did you have a good trip? I know you were on a trip. You were like super tired last time I talked to you. You were jumping in, and you you were in Disney. You had just been to Universal Studios. You were all over the place. Hope you had a good trip. Does my thing look good, Josh? And I have like alerts and stuff. I don't know if those are gonna pop up. I don't know. Also happy that Pokemon Coliseum and XD are coming to NSO. Oh, that's right. That's where my YouTube name comes from. Team Cypher. Oh, cool. That makes sense. Cypher Admin Max. Sweet. Yeah, Raj is here. Yeah, this game came with Double Dragon Revive. Pretty cool. It's literally just like the NES game that I played the bejesus out of back in the day. There's definitely some input lag with this capture card. Sounds good. How's the game to microphone volume? Yeah, man, I tried to like start this YouTube channel without buying anything, but this mic was a good purchase. It was like $50, and it came with what's it called? The little boom arm. Got it from Amazon. I didn't have to use that like that Skype headpiece anymore. I started getting made fun of in the comments. I was like, all right, it's time for a mic. I can't keep doing this. Sorry, I'm trying to read. Let's see. Switch 2 didn't make it back with me. What? Did you lose it? Oh no. Oh no. Game's a bit low, but not terrible. Do you guys want me to raise it up a little bit? Because the music, let's be honest, the music's one of the best part of these games. Let's see. I just raised it a little bit. As I'm getting my butt kicked. I love how you can like how like depending on like the different terrain that you're running on in this game, you have to like run more or less to get more traction to get like the super throws. Oh, I thought that was gonna get him. I can't play with the capture card input lag. Yeah, it's a little bad. I have 2 monitors for my PC when I stream. I have one of them for the direct pass-through output to the capture card. Yeah, I haven't figured that out yet. I need to do that. I'm having to do everything like earlier than I thought. So I don't know. I'm still learning all this as I go. I'm just glad I got Streamlabs working this time, because last time I tried this, it was not working. TSA didn't put it back in my bag. Are you kidding? So they still have it. Oh my gosh. Dude, I'd be running to that airport. Dude, where's my Switch? Oh my gosh. How long ago was that, Raj? Are you gonna go back and check it out and try and get it? Because I think if they like have it for too long, then they like auction them off or like they do something to them. I'm so sorry, man. Did you have games in there too? Ah, yeah, the timing's off. There we go. Ah, she caught it. I assume that's a girl. I have no idea. Yeah, Frenchie Mom. Frenchie Mom be over there causing havoc. Yeah, I would not be a happy camper. That'd be like the one thing in my bag that would piss me off. They could take anything else, I wouldn't care. Literally anything else. Don't take my Switch. You don't want to see what happens if you take my Switch. Let me read. Rod, sorry to hear that. Yeah, that stinks, man. That was Sunday morning. It was shipped to me yesterday. Oh, okay, so at least it's coming to you. That's good. Switch to 12 games in your earbuds. Dude, the second that comes home, make sure you open it, check everything, make sure it's all in there. Oh my gosh, that's so scary. I missed the Do you guys play this game on the NES? This is like one of my most played NES games. I could like beat it in like half an hour. I used to love this game. When I saw there was a version of this in here, oh, so excited. What do you guys think I should do for a hopefully I'll be hitting 1,000 here soon. I'm hoping. What should I do for like a celebration? That'd be so fun. I want to play that YouTuber's Life game that I got from my California trip, because I feel like I'll be a real YouTuber if I hit 1,000. I didn't know this game existed either. There was literally a code inside of this game. Here, I'll show you, Raj. I don't think you were here. Yeah, there was a code inside of this. Sorry for the green screen effect. This Double Dragon Revive. There's a code in there for it. It's so awesome. I was so excited. Double Dragon Revive's awesome too, but I was even more excited about the Double Dragon Dodgeball. The one you just sang. Yeah, that's the best. When I didn't do it, it felt weird when I was playing this the other day. If you don't want to lose your Switch 2 at TSA again, AirTags are on sale right now at Walmart for Black Friday. Those are really cool. I've never actually bought an AirTag. But once we got a car from Turo, and we were like being tracked with an AirTag the whole time. We were trying to figure out where they like how we were being tracked. I'm like, oh, they probably put an AirTag in here. Ooh, I got all 3 on that one. That's so cool. Well, I mean, it's like, you know, I have kind of a high tolerance for like 3D beat 'em ups just because I love them so much, Raj. So like, it's a little janky. There's like these like attacks you can do while players are on the ground, and it like is kind of finicky about when it hits and when it doesn't. There's like little kind of janky things about it, but I'm just like always starved for 3D beat 'em ups, so I might be a little bit more forgiving than most people would be. I'm having a great time with it. Dang it. Did not catch that one soon enough. Yeah, I really like Revive. It's great. Absalom's great too. That's really good. It's like a beat 'em up roguelike. It's cool. Dang, dude. This input lag is rough. I have an AirTag on my keys, but the case I bought for my Switch 2 has a pouch for an AirTag in the case. There you go. That's the move right there. Dang. I'm doing it too late. What are you guys playing right now? Is anyone playing Hyrule Warriors? If that game wasn't 70, I don't know, that's a lot. I definitely want to get that game because those are my favorite Zelda games. Crunchy Mommy did, look. There it is. Absalom, yep. Yeah, my wife surprised me with these 4 games. She's awesome. And I found this one. Stupid GameStop. Remember I went and the guy was pooping for a half hour? I found this like 2 days later at Bookman's used. Take that, GameStop. That's a good one too. Yeah. I found the Absalom. I was surprised that GameStop had it, but they did. You bought Hyrule Warriors because I'm a Nintendo shill. I haven't started it yet. Nice. I really like the Hyrule Warriors games. It seems like there's a lot of cutscenes, and I'm just gonna skip all those. Hopefully, I'll skip them. Yeah, I think Absalom was 35. I think. Totally worth it. It's a really good game. Once Upon a Katamari. Oh, you played on PS5? Nice. Yeah, it's cool. They did a lot of things to like change up the formula. Like you get like the magnet and stopwatch, and you get some like items now. And the levels are a little bit more bite-sized, which is actually good for like portable Switch setting, I think. So I'm kind of digging it. I'm kicking these guys' butts. Yeah, I love all the Katamari games. Sorry, Fireball. I've played 70 for Hyrule Warriors since it's so hard to find. Oh, the OG one, yeah. But that game's so huge it feels worth it. That's my favorite one. The first one's great. And I love how colorful it is. I don't know. I'm not a huge fan of the dark kind of watercolor Tears of the Kingdom art style. I kind of wish they'd go back to the OG Hyrule Warriors look. You love Bookman's? You go to Phoenix twice a year or something? Nice. Yeah, we have 2 up here in Phoenix. Well, we have 1 in Mesa, 1 in Phoenix, and then there's 2 in Tucson. They used to have 3. Now they only have 2. And then those are always my favorite. Every time my wife wants to go to Tucson, I'm like, yes, let's go. Because then I get to hit Bookman's. And then they have 1 in Flagstaff also, but they never have anything. I don't know what it is with the Flagstaff Bookman's. I don't know what it is. They never have anything. I mean, there's not a whole lot of game stores there, so maybe just like when they get games, they go out like instantly. I don't know, but every time I go there, I strike out and find absolutely nada. I stole it from me, jerk. Oof, got it. Definitely getting the new Hyrule Warriors. Nice. Already have the definitive edition and Age of Calamity. There you go. You gotta get all 3, Frenchy Mom. And it's not a game key card. So that's awesome. Unfortunately, it's $70. Oh, dang. I just pushed that guy all the way back to my defender back there. You got some decent stuff at the Flagstaff Bookman's, did you? I never get anything there. Last time we were there, my wife's like, you want to go? I was like, why bother? It's like, I'm not going to find anything. Maybe I just go when they're cleaned out. I don't know. We're supposed to go to Flagstaff next month. We go to that Flagstaff Snow Park. We go down those huge hills in big inner tubes. And last time I didn't go because I thought I was going to hurt my back. And my wife got so mad at me that I didn't go. I was just like watching them because I didn't want to hurt my back because I'd like just hurt my back a couple weeks earlier. I just didn't think that like going 100 miles an hour down down a huge hill in an inner tube would have been a good plan, but she didn't like that I didn't participate. So I'm going to be a good guy and participate this time. But I don't know. I'll probably check out the Bookmans, but I'm never optimistic going into that place. Not the Flagstaff one, anyway. Let's see. Actually got some decent stuff. Yeah, I read that one. Got Mortal Kombat 2 on Sega Saturn there. Oh, there you go. Was it a good price? Their prices have gotten a little crazy. If I didn't have my discount, I wouldn't go as much. I've been playing the new Shinobi. Oh, I want to play that one. Is that good, Raj? And Bendy and the Ink Machine. I've never played that one. When I get my Switch back tomorrow, I'm getting Yakuza Kiwami 1 and 2 for Switch 2 and resuming Hyrule Warriors. Yeah, we were talking about Kiwami 1 and 2. I think we were saying those are $35, right? I might have to bite on those. The third one's the one I'm really not going to be able to resist. Because I love Yakuza 3. I don't know if you guys have played Yakuza 3, but it's the one where Kiryu was working at like an orphanage with like kids, and it's just, I don't know, it's really heartwarming. And it has like some different settings. I feel like most of the Yakuza games are all like interchangeable. Because you guys know me, I'm not a big story guy, so I'm just always like, skip, just get to the fighting, you know. So I actually like 3 quite a bit. Just because it's a little bit different. Ah, you jerk. Ah, you jerk too. Ah, you dang, he's taking out my whole team. It's not as good as Ninja Gaiden Ragebound. Okay, yeah, I have that one. Man, and I bought that digitally before I knew it was going to have a physical. And then I went to GameStop and it was there laughing in my face. I was so bummed. I was like, man, I should have waited. Shoulda, woulda, coulda. But I really want to play Shinobi. Does that have a physical? Or is that only limited run? I actually like limited run. I think they're a good company. I just don't like waiting for their stuff, just because I'm impatient. But I like that they do the pre-orders. They can make as many as they need, you know. Let's see. The third one comes out in February. Really? I gotta wait that long? That stinks. I haven't played the Yakuza games. I always wanted to. Oh yeah, they're really good. I played all of them until like, I think I stopped after 4. They started coming out fast and furious. And I kind of like lost track of them. But I played 1, 2, 3. I even played Dead Souls, the one where they're like killing zombies. That one's really expensive for PS3 now. I think it's like a $100 game. I actually liked that one quite a bit. I sold it. I wish I hadn't. Sorry, I'm just not reading stuff. I've been loving the Switch too. At first I was kind of bothered that it was just another Switch, but I got it on release and use it all the time and love collecting for it. I really like it. It has some things that I know I'm waiting for a refresh. I really want an OLED screen. Although I will say the screen looks really nice. I was kind of scared that I wasn't going to like the screen, but for a non-OLED screen, it looks really good. But if they release an OLED Switch 2, I'm going to be all over that thing. And if they give it a better battery life, that's going to be the other thing. And more storage. Those are my wish lists. I pretty much want them to make it into the Switch OLED. Just make a bigger, more powerful Switch OLED, and I'll be super, super happy. That's so cool you're collecting for it, Cypher. How many games do you have for it now? Let's see, Raj. Limited Run did the physical. Mono Max grabbed me one at the 10th anniversary. Oh, was that you? Yeah, he said he was getting it for somebody. That's awesome. That video of his was so cool. I loved that video. I watched it like 3 times. I wanted to go so bad. I'm so sad that I live so far away from that place. You're pretty close to it, aren't you, Raj? Have you ever been to the Limited Run store? Let's see. I don't like waiting for Limited Run either. Yeah, that's the problem. All my Limited Run releases I've got secondhand at game stores. Yeah, that's the problem, because a lot of times like you'll end up paying more for them that way. But I hate waiting for them. But it's kind of nice when they come in the mail. You're like, oh yeah, I forgot about this. I just ordered Drova. I ordered Drova. I think that one's about to go away. So if you guys want Drova, I didn't even know that game existed. They sent me an email saying, oh, we're going to do a physical of Drova. I'm like, what the hell's Drova? So I looked it up, and it's like an action RPG. I was like, how did I not know about this thing? So I ordered that. It's 25 bucks on the eShop, and I was like, yeah, I'll just pay 35 bucks and get it physically. Thank you very much. And I just ordered Tomba 2. I ordered that one too. So I have those coming from Limited Run. This input lag, dude. This is not a good game for input lag. Sorry, let's see. Frame rate on Bakaru on Switch 1 hurt my eyes. I had to wait until Switch 2 to finish it. Actually, I haven't played it on Switch 2. Is it a lot better? That's cool. I haven't played it on. I don't think I've played it since I've gotten the Switch 2. That's cool. I'm gonna have to try it. Thanks for letting me know. An OLED Switch 2. Yes, Frenchie Mom. That's gonna be the one. I just hope they don't release it too soon. It's like we just bought this other one. I'm gonna go buy your refresh already. But I would be there. I'd be like, oh, I'm not gonna do that. I would totally do that. I don't know why, but I'm like a sucker for like Nintendo refreshes. Even on like all the DS and the 3DS refreshes. Systems I didn't even love. I was always buying the refreshes. So I need to read this. Raj, it's an 8-hour drive for you. Dude, I would do it. I really would. I was gonna fly to go to it. 6.5. Man, I don't know. That would be like my Disneyland. Going to the limited run store with a bunch of money. And what was it, like every like 250 bucks you spent, you got to take a game out of the vault? Dude. Dude. I'm so mad I didn't go. Oh my gosh, I wanted to go so bad. Cypher says, I really got into Star Wars this year, and I found the limited run release for Star Wars Dark Forces in Sacramento a few months ago. Such an amazing game. Which one? Dark Forces. I didn't even know they did that. Was that old PC game? Like that's not the first person one, is it? I maybe it stupidly bought Ease versus Trails digitally, already knowing LRG was going to release the physical, but the physical won't ship until the end of April, and I can play the digital version while I wait. Now, can you explain to me what that game is? It looks like a competitive, like beat 'em up, like against like other people. It looks really strange. Like, do you know if it's gonna have like a story mode or boss battles, or maybe you can enlighten me about this one, because I keep saying Ease on like the coming soon list on Switch, and I want to like jump on it, but I'm like, I don't know what this is. And like the trailers haven't really done a good job explaining it. Maybe you can enlighten me on that. If it's a new Ease game, I'm all over it. If it's a fighting game, I'd have to like think about that. So I don't know. Oh. Is this the last boss? Is this the last level? Oh, there we go. I love when they lift them up. They turn into little angels. Yeah, that's the first person game. That's the one I was thinking of. It's made in Build Engine, which was the engine Duke Nukem 3D was in. So it's basically Dune but Star Wars. I've heard really good things about that game. I'm not a Star Wars guy, but I've always wanted to play it. Is it on the eShop, or is it just physically through Limited Run? I'd probably want to pick that one up too. See, another game I'd want to get from the Limited Run store. No. No. Don't hit me. That was passing, it hit me right in the head. Let's see. The Ease games are great action RPGs. Heck yes. I love them. The action feels so good. The original's from 1993 and 1994. Man, I remember the first experience I had with Ease was I went to my grandpa, or not, yeah, it was my grandpa's house, but my uncle was still living there at the time. And he was like a big computer guy. And he had all these computer games. And I saw Ease. And of course, I was like, what's Wise? Because I didn't know how to say it. And I remember playing it, and it was like the bump combat, and I thought it was so cool. That was my first experience with it. And then he came in and was playing it with me. Good memories. It's an arena fighter. Weird. Oh, it does have a story mode. Okay. But they overlap heavily, at least on the Ease side. Not interested in the trail side. The combat's from Ease 7. It's from Ease 7. Oh, I gotta buy it. I need to buy it. Dang it. Man, there's another one I need to order. It's on the eShop. Oh, is that the Star Wars one? Although I feel like it's inevitable 7 will eventually come to Switch. Do you think E7 will come? That's one of my favorites. I really liked it. I remember playing that on the PSP and just having a ball. Kind of wish I hadn't got rid of all my PSP stuff. The Switch is just so cool, man. I'm not going to go back to the PSP. It's hard to go back to those games without two sticks, you know. A lot of the developers had to get real creative with having one stick. You got to give them credit for that, but it's kind of hard to go back to those now. Also, I found No More Heroes 1 and 2 on Switch at a book off in California. I love playing the first No More Heroes. I love those games. Specifically the first one. I had it for the Wii. I'm almost dead. Oh my gosh, I didn't realize I was getting rocked. Yeah, I love 7. Oh, 7's so good. I have kind of a love-hate relationship with, like, the Ys games where you change people. Like, I used to like being just, at all. But then they went to that thing where, oh, I got hit again. Oh no, am I gonna die here? They went to that thing where you have different characters that are more effective with different enemies. And I was kind of not loving it at first, but I came around to like it after a while. Let's see. I guess I'll buy the digital to play it sooner since my limited edition won't arrive until September. Yeah, all the limited stuff takes a while, unfortunately. I don't know when I'm going to get Drova. I'll probably be like 50 when I get that game. Whenever I want to actually play a PSP game, I buy it on Vita or PS2. I emulate. I know. I'm a dirty emulator. Other than Velgana, 8 or Origin is my favorite. I can't decide. I think I'm an 8 guy. I really wanted to like 9, but I don't know. The prison and that one city you're in for a long time kind of turned me off. I liked 10. 10 was fun. I just forgot I have no one to pass to. I just passed the other team. Don't hit me. Yeah, the party combat takes some getting used to. Yeah. At first I was like, oh man, I don't play as Adol the whole time. But the combat's always been super fun. But I liked 10. I didn't like the ship combat very much. I'm never a huge fan of ship combat. It's one of the reasons why I can't get into, what's it called? Black Flag. Assassin's Creed Black Flag. I'm not a big pirate guy. But some of the traversal in that game was really fun, like when you're swinging from the trees and you have like the board. It was kind of cool. I actually got my Trails in the Sky steelbook today. Who knows when the rest of Bracer Edition will arrive. Yeah, I have Trails in the Sky. I'm having a hard time getting into that one now. But I do like that it has some quality of life where you get to speed up the game, and it speeds up combat and running around a lot. So I do dig that. There we go. We beat our dodgeball game. Let me show you guys the revive, so you guys can see it. I'll be right back. Oh, I have a be right back thing. See if I can do it. Okay, did that work? I don't know if it worked. All right. Yeah, I have my my Switch over there hooked up to my TV, but I just have like a long HDMI cable that I have come all the way to my computer. Yeah, this game's actually kind of fun. If you guys are into 3D beat 'em ups, this thing's worth a look for sure. I'm always into them. I love games like Fighting Force. Do you guys ever play Fighting Force? That old PS1 game. They had it for N64 also. I think they're sending Raj's Switch 2 back. Hopefully it's all intact and all the games are in there. That's what I'm worried about. Trolls in the Sky is a slow burn for sure, but the payoff when the story takes off is incredible. I've heard the story's really good. Yeah. I don't know. I need to spend some more time with that one. It is cool. They have like a hybrid of like turn-based and real-time, which is pretty interesting. They announced today that the re-release of Ys 10 will arrive on PS5 in North America with the Switch 2 version. It's going to be a game key card, though. Man. I wonder what they're going to improve. I'm sure it'll be like frame rate and... I don't know. I'm a huge Ys guy, but I don't know if I want to buy that game again. I did finish it. Let's see if I can start over. Let's do a new game.
Shall we?
Let's go easy. I'm old. I don't want to die. Yeah, so they should be sending him his Switch 2 back. Hopefully it works alright and all the games are intact. That's the roughest part, when you lose the games. Because, like, all those game prices add up real quick.
I'm starving. All right.
Limited Run announced they were going to do a Fighting Force collection. Where is that? They keep not doing that. Hey, look at this. This is like totally my kind of game. I like beat 'em ups where you can run. Special attacks. I'm all over it. You know, there's new story content? Really? They're putting actual new story content into the Ys 10 re-release? Wow, that's kind of shocking. Good for them. At least that gives us kind of a reason to pay for it again. But I don't know. Do you know how much it's gonna be, Raj? Is it gonna be 70? Man, I don't know if I can do that. But I am an Ys fan. I do love it. Oh, you don't. I'm trying to remember how to play. Alright, so right bumper does this. I'm dealing with this input lag again. You know what would be really cool is if they put out like a, I don't know, like a trilogy of like 8, 9, and 10 for Switch 2. For Ys 8, 9, and 10. That'd be really cool. Game key card will be 70. Oh, these game key cards. They should not be $70. Ugh. There's nothing on the cart. Did you guys see that that Steam's like putting out like a console? Did you see that today? Oof. Let's go. Yeah, Steam's putting out a console. My thing is like, I'm having a hard time with the Steam Deck because all the games I want to buy on Steam are not optimized for Steam Deck. I've had to find that out the hard way. So I like load up a game and it won't work. Like the joysticks won't work, the controls won't work. I have to like download a controller configuration. I'm just like, oh my gosh. That's what kills it for me. Sorry, I'm not reading. Have I played Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Rita's Rewind? Sorry, I don't know if you saw my latest video called The Hits That I Missed. That's one of them. I have a list of all these games that I'm looking for now as far as hidden gems that I missed goes. That's one of them. Is it like this? It looks like it's a beat 'em up like this. Sorry. Cell said it's coming to Switch 2 next year. Let's go. I did. I played that one a long time ago. I remember it. On Switch 1. Okay. Man, all the Ys games that come out, I'm going to have a hard time not spending money and getting those. A really cool limited run release with Hitman Blood Money on Switch. Are you a fan of the Hitman games? That's too much sneaking around for me. I can't do it. I don't have the patience. I remember I bought that game. I was like, ooh, you get to be a Hitman? Sweet. And then it was like, you got caught. You got caught. You got caught. I was like, no. No thank you. I couldn't get into those. BGP just had stock of that, so I got it from there. You love Hitman? That's cool, man. Is that your favorite one, Blood Money? I always heard that was one of the better ones. I'm wondering if the Switch version of Memories of Cell City will have a Switch 2 upgrade. That'd be nice. I will say, like, when you do the Switch 2 upgrade, I did it with Fantasy Life. It was really nice. And it was like a $2 upgrade, but you could tell instantly. It was like buttery smooth, great frame rate. I don't know. When they actually put the time to do an actual Switch 2 upgrade, it is worth it. Rita's Rewind's a lot like Shredder's Revenge. Yes, I love Shredder's Revenge. The problem with the Mighty Morphin one is that I have no connection to the source material. I never watched that show. I think I was too old when it came out. So I don't know any of the characters. I don't even know who Rita is. Like, I don't know any of that stuff. Like the Turtles, that was like my childhood. So I'm wondering if I'll still like Rita's Rewind if I don't know anything about Power Rangers. Have you played it? Do you think I would enjoy it if I liked Shredder? I mean, I keep missing that little super attack thing. But yeah, I love games like this. I'm waiting for that Fighting Force game collection to come out on Switch. Fighting Force 2 is terrible, but I love the first one. Sorry, I'm not seeing it. Saw the thumbnail for the video. I need to watch it. Yeah, no worries. I also hate stealth, but I love Hitman. You love Hitman because you can just kill everyone on the map. I always thought it was cool. You could, like, you know, poison their drinks and, like, dress up like a chef and, like, mess with their food and do all that stuff. But I've just never been a big stealth guy. Outside of Metal Gear Solid, I'm not big on stealth. I can't get into the Metal Gear games either, man. Like, I've never liked any Hideo Kojima game. I can't do it. The only Metal Gear game I like is Rising. I don't think he had anything to do with that. But I can't get into Metal Gear. I was thinking it might be kind of fun to do a... Turn this down a little bit. It might be fun to do like a series where I play games that everyone loves except for me. So I can see like what I'm doing wrong or why I don't like it. I don't know. It might be kind of fun. Don't do stealth. Yeah, I'm with you, Fireball. I love Power Rangers. It was a huge part of my childhood. I've been getting back into it the last few years. Really? That's awesome. Yeah, I've never seen the show or anything. Frenchie Mom, I can't really do stealth games. I get too impatient. Exactly. I'm just like, where do I go? What do I kill? That's it. The closest I get is like Far Cry, when you like sneak up and like try and take out like a base undetected with like arrows or something. That's as close as I get. I haven't played Blood Money, but I love the recent reboot trilogy of Hitman. I remember I used to watch Giant Bomb back in the day, and they gave like one of the Hitman games like their game of the year, and I was like, what? And I looked into it, and I was like, yeah, that game is not for me. But like those Hitman games, like if you love them, like you love them. Some people get way into them, but yeah, I don't have the patience. Nope. Let's see. I haven't played Blood Money. I can read that one. I love Metal Gear because at least with 3 and 4, you don't have to do stealth. You can just go on guns blazing like a Rambo. Can you? That's interesting. Because I think I spent the most time with 1 and 2, and I just dabbled with 3 and 4. So that's interesting that you say you can actually go on guns blazing. I didn't like having to. Can I kick this into the basket? I didn't give it a fair shake, I don't think. I didn't like the hour-long cutscenes and all that stuff. Because I don't really care about story. And I know that's like Kojima's big thing, story. Oh, I forgot you can grab them. Yeah, I love games like those. Thank you to my wife for buying this for me. It was my anniversary present. Happy anniversary to me, even though it's not for like another 2 months. Thank you for this game. Oh, I thought it was her. It's my son. You mean they gave the game of the year to something other than Mario 2? I used to be a Giant Bomb fan until Gerstmann left. I really like Jeff Gerstmann. I think he's really funny. He like loves games, but you'd never know it by hearing him talk. You know what I mean? He's always complaining about games, and he's never happy about anything. I just find his take on games to be very, very interesting. I was watching he has some really cool videos where he's actually ranking every original Nintendo game. Have you seen that? It's pretty interesting. He goes through and he's playing every single Nintendo game. I think he does it on every Friday, and he puts them into a huge list. I think he's done like 600 of them so far. But like I'll watch certain games to see like where he puts them, and I find it to be very interesting. Sorry, I'm not reading this stuff. Yeah, you only fail if you get spotted on higher difficulties in Metal Gear. Okay, On easier difficulties, you can play it like a third-person shooter. Oh, interesting. I know 5 I tried to play like that, but 5 was more like sandboxy, and I couldn't get into it. I love the story in Metal Gear. It's so stupid, so amazing at the same time. Isn't there some like boss battle where he shoots bees at you, or like with a roller blades? I don't. There's all kinds of weird stuff. I'm thinking of Donkey with Mario too. Yeah, I've tried to watch Donkey's videos because I saw that he has like 7 million subs, and I just watch him. I'm like, okay, it's not for me. My wife was going to buy me a new Switch 2 last night. Oh, that was nice. So I got the email that mine was found. Dude, the wives are awesome. When they get your passion, and they're like cool with it, and they embrace it. There's nothing better. And then I embrace my wife's passions. Like her passion for buying expensive purses. My wife has a purse collection. So I have a video game collection. My wife has a purse collection. We're both collectors. Although her purses take up a ton of space. That was really nice. She was going to buy you one, man. But if you find a partner that gets you and embraces your passions, that's the best. Oh, you can just double jump. Check this out. Look at this. Dude, that's so awesome. Oh, I love games like this. I actually don't mind the art style. I could not get into Streets of Rage 4's art style. It looked like a cell phone game. This looks like an updated version of like a PS1 game or something. I actually like the art style that they used for this. It looks less like flash gamey, cell phone-ish. The Pate is a boss in Metal Gear Solid 3 that shoots bees at you. Yeah, that's the one I was thinking of. Makes the Tommy gun out of those bees and shoots bees. Sounds like you're just making this up. Oh, that's so crazy. Like that's awesome though, you know? I would love to see that. I just don't have the patience to get to the good stuff. That's the problem. Husbands are good too. Mine got me a new PC just so I could play Disney's Dreamlight Valley. Really? That's awesome. Does your husband play with you? That'd be so cool if you guys played together. My wife isn't a gamer. The game runs awful on Switch 1 and 2. I remember you saying that. I've only tried it on Game Pass, and it seemed fine to me, but I didn't play it for very long. My mom collects vintage clothes and purses and stuff like that. She's the reason I got into collecting. She's been taking me to thrift stores and antique stores since I was born. That's awesome. Is that how you got into games? Going to thrift stores and maybe finding games? I don't know about you guys, but we went to a Goodwill the other day, and my wife's like, do you want to look at the games? I was like, why? There's like no reason to anymore. I feel like I used to find gold at Goodwill. Now it's just like Wii Fit, some like 2004 Madden. Like, I don't know, it's just a bunch of garbage now. Maybe it's just my area, I don't know. Ooh, I dodged that guy right in time. Oof, look at this. Boop. Oh, I love it. Oh yeah, and this guy, you have to like stomp on his equipment to make him go away. There you go. There's a secret achievement in Metal Gear Solid 3 where one of the bosses you can see from afar earlier in the story. If you snipe him, he's just dead. And you don't have to fight him later. Really? That's awesome. That's so cool, because like usually in games, if you can like see the boss early, then like they don't let you interact with him or anything. That's cool that Kojima's like, yeah, if you want to kill him, that's cool. That's awesome. See, maybe if I got into those games, I'd really like them. That might be a cool series. Maybe I should call it like, Is It Me? Or What's Wrong With Me? Like, why don't I like this game? I don't know. I could do it with Metal Gear. I could do it with Zelda. I could do it with Resident Evil. There's all kinds of like popular games that I can't get into. I don't know what it is. The only Resident Evil game I like is 7. I absolutely love 7. So excited that's coming to Switch too. Everyone says 8's good, but I couldn't get into 8. I know that's coming to Switch also. Maybe if it's on Switch, I'll have a better chance of playing it. Collecting things can get expensive. Amen to that. Amen. Goodwills out here are kind of pricey. Really? Oh, that's right. You're in California. Yeah, I bet. It's funny. When I get games for Christmas, I buy them for myself because I'm the one who pays attention to sales and whatnot. So for Christmas, my family gives me gives you a check paying me back. There you go. I've started doing that with like limited run because I know that throughout the year they're going to just put out random games that I want. So whenever we do that, I just put that onto like my Christmas, like my list of things that I wanted for Christmas. Then my wife's just like, here you go, Merry Christmas. Hands me the games that I ordered from Limited Run. The recent remake of Metal Gear Solid 3 was so good. It even made the controls better and it played like a more traditional third-person shooter. Really? I remember when I played that game, I was in like menus the whole time, like changing camouflage and like... I don't know, maybe I have a bad memory of that? I don't know. Maybe I should try and play one of these days. If you guys are big Metal Gear Solid fans, maybe I could have you guys in chat and you can like guide me through it. It might be really fun. Ooh, this hammer wrecks. Look at that. Burp. You guys like games like this? I love games like this. The second I put this in the other night, I was like, yep, this is it. this is my jam right here. Love stuff like this. We don't have enough games like this anymore. I'm a pretty new Zelda fan. I beat my first Zelda game 2 years ago. I love the 2D Zeldas. I love Link's Awakening and Echoes of Wisdom on Switch. It was really cool how in Echoes of Wisdom they like, yeah, that guy rocked me. They like implemented like the creativity and player agency of Tears of the Kingdom. With like being able to craft stuff and like clone stuff. That was really cool. I have it. Again, I couldn't really get into it. I'm glad you like it. That's cool. I really like the art style of those. I love the way that Link's Awakening looks specifically. It looks like little toys. I think it's so sick looking. I don't know why the frame rate was so weird in that game. I was like, really? Like you're having a hard time like rendering this, but okay. I think it looks so cool though. Sorry, I'm not reading. Where am I at? What makes old Zelda awesome is being stuck for a long time and suddenly figuring out what you're supposed to do. It's a great feeling, but it's not for everyone. I agree, and I could see me being like that more when I was younger. Nowadays, I just want to like turn on my console and destroy things. That's pretty much where I'm at. Cypher says I don't like Breath of the Wild. Yeah, I couldn't get into it, man. I tried for like 20 or 30 hours because it was like the only Switch game I had when the Switch came out, and that's when I was like regretting my purchase when I got the Switch, because I was like, oh man, I don't even like this killer app that everyone's saying is amazing. With Breath of the Wild, you need to treat it like a survival game. That's what makes the opening hours so good. That's interesting. I've never heard it described like that. Oh, Frenchie Mom, I just realized your little logo changed. Oh, that's so cool. I forgot that I made like different logos for the different months. The Joy-Con colors changed. That's awesome. Link's Awakening is one of my all-time favorites. Is it really? That's so cool. I feel like when I play that, I need to have a walkthrough because I never know where to go. I also love Ocarina of Time. I played it for the first time last year. I see why it's like the highest rated game of all time. I felt childlike wonder playing that. That's another one. I've tried so many times. I need a guide or someone to help me. I don't know what it is. You love Breath of the Wild, but it's not for everyone. Yeah. The puzzles are what turned it off for me. I was okay with the breakable weapons after a while, but the puzzles, like the shrines, ugh. Even like the divine beasts, I didn't like figuring all those out. I don't know. It's not for me. I like Hyrule Warriors. I just need to stick with those. I got the Switch on launch, and I actually sold my original Switch because all I had was Breath of the Wild. Yeah, dude, I had like major buyer's remorse with the first Switch. Because, like, you know, the games didn't look great. There wasn't much for me. And I remember I was kind of just like buying any game there was because I was like looking for any reason to justify my purchase of buying this thing. And, yeah, for a while, the games weren't there. And I was trying my best to, like, justify this purchase. But after a while, like, I started to realize how versatile it was. And more games came out. And, you know, I was taking it with me everywhere I went. And I could take the Joy-Cons off and play with my kids. And I fell in love with the system. But, yeah, I definitely had buyer's remorse at the beginning of it. I got another Switch in mid-2018. Sounds like so excited for Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu. Oh, that's cool. We actually got that too with the little Pokeball controller. My kids love that too. Frenchie loves puzzle games. I love the shrines and complete all time. That's so crazy. Oh, if you love puzzles, yeah, that game is like totally up your alley. I totally get that. In general, if you don't like puzzles, Zelda isn't for you, unfortunately. Yeah. I'm kind of realizing that. But I don't know, like, the Hyrule Warriors games are, like, too shallow, and, like, the baseline Zelda games are, like, too much. I want, like, an in-between. Like, if they have, like, a big world, like Hyrule, you can explore and stuff, but there's no puzzles, and the combat's like Hyrule Warriors, I would love that. I'd be all over that, but I think you're right. I think it's going to be just too puzzly for me, unfortunately. But I'll continue to try them all, you know. I respect Nintendo and the work that they do, and I'll keep trying them. Maybe one of these days, one will click with me big time. Sorry. I love puzzle games. For me, the best part of traditional Zelda games is the dungeons. Yeah, so you get like the one weapon and use it to get through the dungeon usually. Loving the dungeons and Skyward Sword. Did you play Skyward Sword when it was on Wii? Crunchy Mom hasn't played it yet. I played it on Wii, and, you know, it was like my normal play a Zelda game for, you know, 5 or 6 hours and bounce that I always do. But I remember the beginning being so slow. I was like, oh my gosh, let's go. Like, it took so long to get that game going. Tried playing Skyward Sword on Wii. It's way better on Switch without the forced motion controls. They did do a good job of adapting it to the Switch. I will say that. I was curious at how they were going to do that. I made the mistake of playing Skyward Sword right before Tears came out. Yep. I'm trying them. I'm trying them all. I have all of them for Switch, and they just sit here. I keep hoping that one of these years I'm just gonna like force myself to go through it, because everyone says how good they are. So I must just not be giving them the time, you know. And that's the problem, is that I just get impatient, and I tried to go up there. It didn't let me. This is my first time actually playing Skyward Sword for more than like 2 hours. Oh, okay. But you're liking it? You're digging it? Fireball, playing them back to back made the Tears dungeons feel like such a massive downgrade. Really? Interesting. The one thing that sounded cool about Tears of the Kingdom is that, like, you could like find like a million different ways to find solutions, right, out of the dungeons and stuff, which is kind of cool. So if you're like a creative person and like looking for ways to like break the game, whoa, I didn't know that bike was coming. Looking for ways to like break the game or something, I can see some people really getting into that. Excuse me. I have to sneeze. Oh no, it's like right there. It went away. I'll sneeze in like 2 seconds probably. But if you're like into like, you know, trying to break the game or find out like unique ways to solve the puzzles, I can see some people really getting into that. My favorite Zelda game, other than like the Hyrule Warriors games, is probably Zelda 2 for the NES. I thought that game was super cool. Like, I remember like the first time I saw it was like side-scrolling. You walk into the towns, and I am error, and you can like level up by getting those little like bags of pea or whatever it was. I thought that was super cool. I really liked the second Zelda. That's probably one of my favorites. I can't believe Fallout 4 is 10 years old. Me too. When they said that, I was like, is it really? That was my first ever midnight release when I was 13. You were 13 10 years ago? Oh my gosh. You're making me feel real old. I'm definitely going to get that on Switch 2 next year. Me too. I've wanted like a legit Fallout game on Switch ever since the Switch was a thing. And the closest we've gotten is Outer Worlds, which is a great game. If you guys like Fallout and you haven't checked out the Outer Worlds, it was really rough when it came to Switch at first, because it was an Xbox PS4 game at first, and they kind of brute forced it onto the Switch. But then they actually made it, they actually patched it, and it actually runs, you know, not amazing, but way better than it used to. That game's it has a lot of Fallout DNA. I really liked that game a lot. But yeah, I can't wait for the Fallout 4 to come. When they put that video up, I was super excited. Like, finally. I don't know why they just don't put 3, New Vegas, 4. Give them all to us. And they really dropped the ball when that TV show came out and started getting real popular. They could have sold so many copies of games, man. Nope, they didn't have anything except for 76. Whoopee! I've also been playing Pizza Tower on Switch. I can't get into that one. Do you like that one? I got that from GameStop. It's like really floaty. I don't know. There's like a ton of weird controls. I really wanted to like it. Zelda 2 is a fave of mine. Yeah, I think Zelda 2 is underrated. It's hard as heck. I never finished it because I played it when I was a kid, and that wasn't happening. But I remember loving it, like just as much as I played it. I don't know why, but like the way it opens with like her like asleep and like you going to save her, I always thought was so cool. I thought that was like such a neat little way to start that game. Like I was like determined to save her, you know. It's kind of cool. That's a game that got bad reviews, sadly, but my dream Switch 2 port is Saints Row 2022. Really? Saints Row is my favorite non-Nintendo franchise, and you loved the most recent one. Interesting. That did get bad reviews. I played it for a couple hours. I had it for PS5, and I couldn't get into it. But I love Saints Row 2 and Saints Row 3. Those were like really, really fun. Those games are one of the reasons why, I don't know why everyone's like clamoring for GTA 6 so much. Like, people are acting like we don't have games to play where you drive to a spot on a map and shoot stuff. Like, that's been a thing for a long time. I guess it's just the graphics. Everyone's just excited for better graphics. Graphics mean literally nothing to me anymore. So, I don't know. I'm with you, man. I thought the Saints Row games were great. I didn't really give the newest one a fair shake because I played a little bit of it and bounced because I heard so many bad things. Maybe I'll give it another shot. Another FPS games make you sick. You actually had Outer Worlds but sold it. I was bummed. Really, did it make you sick? I know some other people like that too. I can't remember if there was a way to play in third person. I know in Fallout you can play it in third person, Frenchie. Nothing will ever top Saints Row 2. Yeah, I have those digitally on Switch. I wish they'd bring 2 over. Wouldn't that be cool? Bring 2 over. We have all these great open world games and everyone's clamoring for GTA 6. I'm just not a GTA guy, I don't think. Like, I don't think it's funny. Like, I don't know, like... I don't know. I will not be buying that game. Ah, that guy grabbed me. I keep forgetting I have a special attack. Ooh. There it is. But yeah, I mean, I guess everyone's just really excited for the better graphics, I guess. Look how good the graphics are. Okay. Like, I don't know about you guys, but to me, like an interesting art style is more interesting than like photorealistic graphics. I don't know. Maybe that's just me. Made you nauseous? Yeah, I don't know if you can play that one in third person. You might. Might be something to look into. If you can, you should try and get that game again, because it's really fun. If you like Fallout games, Frenchy Moon. After how much I love Saints Row 2022 and Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, I think I've learned I'm never going to agree with the internet. Dude, we were just talking about that the other day. About how I think I need to, like, just not listen to reviewers anymore. And the way the internet is nowadays, everyone's, like, praying for games to fail so they can make all these videos ragging on them and just make money off the clicks. And I liked Mind's Eye. I did. I'd be lying if I said I didn't really enjoy my time with that game. And I bought it thinking it was going to be a steaming trash pile based on what the internet was saying. I liked Balan Wonderworld. I've beaten it multiple times. But I can't get through Breath of the Wild. Like, what does that say about me? You know? I like bad games, I guess. So anyway, anytime anyone's like, oh, this game's terrible, I'm like, ooh, maybe I'll like it. Which one did I just get that's bad for PS5? Oh, I just got another game. Lost Soul Aside. That's the one I got. I got Lost Soul Aside because it was getting bad reviews and it's an action combat game. So I was like, you know what? Let me try this. I think it's great. I've been enjoying it. I don't care about fancy graphics, and it's never the reason why I buy a game. Yeah, me neither. I feel like I can look at a game from like 10 years ago and be like, this looks amazing. You know, like, I don't know. I don't know if it's just because I'm old and I've come up from the Atari days or what, but like, that's kind of where I'm at with it too. Volition shut down. That's right, because of that game, right? The bad sales. That's too bad. That pretty much means that Saints Row is no more, huh? Frenchie, I just quit listening to most reviewers because I never agree with them. Plus, I kind of get tired of all the negative attitudes. Well, that's what it is. It like breeds clicks. It's what people, want to watch. There's a lot of channels on here that just rip on everything, and like I'm cool with that for like a little bit, but there's like certain channels like every little thing they're complaining about, and it's negative this and negative that, and I just want to love games, And if we disagree with stuff, that's awesome. I'm never gonna like say like you're wrong for liking a game, or if you don't like this game, cool. You may love Zelda, it's just not for me. That's like the great thing about games and movies and music and everything. Different strokes, man. That's what it's all about. Yeah, Josh, my best friend, he was in here a while ago. I think he's not here anymore. AC Card Shark. He's always playing these slow, boring walking simulators. I just call them Josh games. Like Life is Strange and like all these like you're just talking the whole time. Cannot do it. Am I out of the way? Yeah, cool. And he's always trying to get me to play those games. I'm like, dude, it's just not for me. No. Got me. And like when I was a kid, I had a PC, and I used to love adventure games, like point and click adventure games. I don't have the patience for them anymore. I don't want to figure out that I can use a chicken with a pulley, or all those like weird obtuse Lucasfilm things that we had to figure out back in the day. Sorry, I'm not reading. Recently deleted your Twitter and Instagram. Too much negativity. I'm there with you, man. I'm totally there. All my YouTube channels are like that now too. I'm looking for more like positive people to watch now. As long as the game doesn't have clunky controls, I'll play anything no matter how old. I actually don't mind clunky controls sometimes. I find them charming sometimes. Actually, the game sold decent. What happened was Embracer Group bought Volition, and then a month later, so we bought too many studios. They did go crazy. Do you remember that when they were buying like 8 billion studios, and all of us saw what was going to happen? Like, this is not good business. Like, what are you guys doing? That stinks that they were part of the fallout from that. That stinks. They did. They were buying up they bought Limited Run too, didn't they? I thought they did. Frenchie, I get that. We all have different tastes with games, but I know what I do and do not like. I hate all the bashing and complaining, especially about the prices of Switch 2 games. Just don't buy the game. Exactly. There's like whole channels. Yeah, exactly. There's unsubbed to a lot of channels just because of the whining. Exactly. There's some whole channels that are just like, oh, they're ripping us off. Oh, they're nickel and diming us. Oh, this and that. I'm like, don't buy it. But then they're like, well, if you're buying it, you're supporting this and that. Like, you know what, dude? Like, I'm gonna do what I want to do with my money. Like if I don't like game key cards, but I want to collect for Switch. So, and I'd rather have a game key card than nothing, and maybe sell it later. And it's my money. Sorry. You can do what you want to with your money. We're all adults here. You do what we want. You don't have to complain about every little thing. But that's the thing. Like, some of these people like love it. They just like watch this negativity all day. That's why I can't watch the news. My wife will want to watch the news. I'm like, I don't want to. It's just all negative. It's all negative stuff. I'll search out, what I want to read or see online. I'm just sitting down and watching the news. It's just they show all this negative stuff, and I don't need that. I want to stay positive. The older I get, I just want to stay positive. You always forget you can sell a game keycard. I know, I do too. It's so weird to think about that it's not tied to your account. It's so weird. Sorry, I skipped one. I have this purple GameStop exclusive version sleeve cover of Saints Row the Third for Switch. Do you really? I thought you were gonna say the one for the new one had like the sign or something. It was like a blue sky with like a sign on it. I remember seeing that one. But yeah, selling game key cards is weird. I can understand why people are saying Game Freak should put more time into their games. But I love Pokemon so much. I enjoy all these games. That's so cool you still love them. I feel bad for Pokemon fans. Like, you guys deserve voice acting. You know, like, that's crazy. I was playing, remember Frenchie Mom, a couple weeks ago, we were playing that Autobahn simulator? There was voice acting in that. That's this, like, janky German Autobahn game, you know? And that has voice acting. The voice acting wasn't bad. The fact that Game Freak doesn't put voice acting, I don't know if they're just like, I don't know what their goal is with that. And they're making that other game that looks amazing, and I'm like, why does this game look amazing and Pokemon looks like a PS2 game? I don't get it. Sorry, Ninja Star. The drama draws and reactions, I guess, but I agree. I like the positivity here. I'm just too old for it, man. You know what I mean? Like, I'm too old for all the negativity. I'll say I don't like a game and stuff, but I'm just being honest. You know, I'm not gonna like harp on it or tell someone that they're wrong for liking something. I'm glad that we have different opinions. That's why I wanted to start this channel, so we could talk about games. I miss talking games. And we'd be like, I remember being in the game store and I'd be like, I love this game. This guy would be like, oh, I hate that game. And I'd be like, why? It's so good. And he'd be like, I love this game. And I hate this game, you know. I miss those discussions. That's literally the reason why I started this channel. So thank you guys for being here and talking games with me. I'm trying not to succumb to the temptations of just covering the news and complaining about everything. Let's see. Where are we at? I think I lost it. I also have the deluxe edition with the blue sky. Yeah, the newest Saints Row. There you go. That's cool. You like that game? Maybe I should try it again. That game was funny. I can't believe Pokemon has no voice. Right? It's so crazy. No voice acting is better than bad voice acting. I don't know. I mean, you're talking to a guy who loves Shenmue. That's one of my favorite games of all time, and it has probably some of the worst voice acting in history, so I kind of find bad voice acting endearing to a point. But it can ruin a game. If it has, like, you know, a really serious story and someone's like, oh no, we are in trouble, it's going to kind of ruin the feeling, but, you know, I still can't believe they haven't done it. It's funny, too, because with Pokemon, all the characters have voice actors, because all the mobile... I mean, they have the anime, all right? Like... They have, like, the cartoon. These people exist. Like, you have the voices right there. You tend to dislike most English voice acting. Japanese voice acting does always sound better. That is true. So True Fireball with the bad voice acting. I like some bad voice acting. Ninja Star is old, too. Awesome. We got some old peeps in here. Frenchie Mom's old, too. Has no patience anymore. Me neither. Me neither. I just want to come home, relax, spread some love of games, and that's it. Sometimes I get turned off of a game that has bad voice. That's never happened to me. I find that really funny. Oh, the one I'm playing, Lost Soul Aside, that has some really bad voice acting. And I was actually like, this is great. If you guys don't like bad voice acting, don't play Lost Soul Aside. It has some really bad ones. There was a couple cutscenes I had to, like, record and watch back because I couldn't believe how bad the voice acting was in Lost Soul Aside. If you want some laughs, you can go to a YouTube later and check those out. They're pretty hilarious. No, let go of me! Oh, he just threw me into that fence. No, get away. No, he's sucking me in. No. Sorry. Let's see. Adol's English voice acting makes me irrationally angry. Meanwhile, his Japanese voice acting is lovely. Yeah, that's true. To be honest, I skip so many cutscenes. I don't even hear many cutscenes and voices at this point. I still love the Pokemon anime. I'm still caught up with it. I haven't seen it in so long. I watched it when I was a kid. It'd be kind of fun to go back and watching it. My kids are into Pokemon. Cypher, I'm only 23. I can't believe you're 23, man. That's so crazy. It makes me feel so old. I got into game collecting at a young age thanks to YouTube. You know, that would be really cool to, like, grow up with, like, you know, all these people sharing their love of games. I wonder where I'd be if I had all that stuff when I was younger. I don't know. That's really an interesting thing to think about. Just leave me alone and let me play games I collect all my other crap that I collect. There you go. What, do you collect other things, Frenchie Mom? That's where I'm at. I have no patience anymore. None given at this point. Yeah, I'm just like, you know, I'm gonna be on here. We're gonna share our love of games. That's what I want my channel to be about. I was talking to some people and they were saying, you know, you should cover the news and all the negative Nintendo stories, and you would have been to 1,000 subs by now. But I'm looking at this with like the long game. You know, I've got 3 kids. I want them to be able to look back at all these videos, you know, of like just me being passionate and positive about something that I love, you know, rather than, you know, just trying to get clicks, you know. I mean, I've only been doing this since April. I feel like, you know, it's been amazing so far. So I'm just gonna keep going and try not to succumb to the negativity. I know that there's a lot easier ways to get clicks. I'm just trying to not be that guy. I have so many ideas for videos, you guys. I have like a whole notebook filled. That's my problem. I'm like trying everything right now, and I'm hoping that I'll find like what my niche is, what people like the best. But I'm just kind of throwing everything at the wall right now. Sorry, I haven't been reading. I love going to SoCal Gaming Expo. My first ever con was the first SoCal Gaming Expo in 2016. I'm going this year, man. If you want to meet up, that'd be really cool. I'm going to go to SoCal Gaming Expo. You should go too, Frenchie Mom. You're there. Let's all go. That'd be really fun if we could meet there. That'd be awesome. It's usually the first or second weekend of June, I believe. It's right around my wife's birthday. That'd be so cool. I'm totally going. So yeah, we could like meet up or something. That'd be awesome. I remember all the YouTubers I met and talked to were so surprised I was so young and watched them. How cool is that, man? What YouTubers did you meet? We went to the Game On Expo in 2015 here in Arizona. And I met Pete Dorr. I met Happy Console Gamer. I met the Game Chasers. R.I.P. Billy. It's in Pasadena, Frenchie Mom. I'm not sure how far that is from you. Yeah, that's so cool. Other than games, I've been collecting fountain pens. Really? Like old school fountain pens? No, not the pens with feathers. You just collect purses and shoes, but I have too many. I'd be curious to see your purse collection. My wife collects like funky purses. She gets like Kate Spade ones that look like things. She has one that looks like a dishwasher and one that looks like a burger. And like she has like all those like. If you look in the beginning of the California video, there's a picture of me and my family. I think she's holding the burger purse, if you want to see it. It's pretty funny. Ninja Star. Part of me wants to try modern Pokemon, but I'm afraid I'll get sucked in. That's okay. Get sucked in, man. Life's too short. Play games, get sucked into it. If someone's like, oh, Pokemon's for kids. If you like it, that's awesome. Get into it. Your channel's refreshingly different. So many. Oh, nice. Thanks, man. So many collecting channels are about flipping. Yeah, I'm keeping my stuff. I don't have the time to flip stuff. I am like selling a lot right now, but I'm not like doing it for a profit and trying to screw people over. I don't know. That's not really my thing. Like my thing's more like the thrill of the hunt and the love of the games. Never played a Pokemon game. I don't do too good with turn-based games. Me neither. Although Arceus was really fun. Because you actually like throw the ball and catch them. I thought that was really fun. And then this new one, it looks weird. Like you can like run around. Cypher, you probably know more about the combat in ZA than I do. But it looks like it's like turn-based, but you like run around while you're doing it. It looks interesting. I want to try it, but not for $70. Yeah, Pasadena Convention Center. Oh, sorry. I put 100 hours into Pokemon Scarlet. Has some of the best DLC of any game. Adds so much content on top of an already long game. My son messed that game up for me. I was playing it, and then he stole it from me, and he messed up all my Pokemon. And then I'm stuck. I can't get anywhere. I need to like go back and grind. It stinks. I want to go back to that one though. I was enjoying it. Yeah, Pasadena. I've also been to Game On the last 2 years. Oh man, I'll see you there too. Yeah, I'll be there in March. Oh, I know all about those Kate Spade purses. Do you have those? I sold the majority of my purse and shoe collection. No room. Oh, that's too bad. I was so sad to hear about Billy. I love the game. Me too. I have a little note from Billy inside my Blu-ray from the movie they did that I will not cherish for it. That's so cool, man. Oh, he was a great guy. And he was really a pioneer with this whole gaming on YouTube thing. I remember watching the Game Chasers back in the day, and it was amazing because I've always wanted a TV show about video games, and that was the first time that I felt like it was like a produced, professional-looking TV show about video games. And I just found him and Jay hilarious. They were always farting on each other, and I just love their sense of humor. So we really lost a great guy. It's really too bad. The hubbies and I used to go to Comic-Con every year for years. Did you guys ever dress up? I think my wife wants to dress up if we go to a con. Plus, you actually play your games. Yes, I definitely do. I don't play a ton of them. I'm very ADD. I'll play like a little bit of every game. I don't finish many games, but I actually play my games for sure. Cypher, thoughts on the new Pokemon game? Yeah, I'm curious too. I love Legends ZA. It's amazing. The town's beautiful. The new battle mechanics are fun, and the characters are very funny. Nice. Last one I played was Pokemon Go. Dude, Ninja Star, when Pokemon Go came out, me and my kids were like obsessed with it when it came out. We were literally driving around at night looking for Pokestops and stuff. It was scary. I never spent any money in it though. For some reason, I was always like, okay, I'm out of Pokeballs for right now. I need to stop. But I was surprised I never spent any money on that thing. Pokemon Go was real. Like that addiction was real. Yeah, now cherished forever. I knew what you meant, buddy. It looks good. I've seen so many people saying bad things about Legends ZA. It seems like most people are saying bad things just about like the graphics, right? As far as I'm concerned, graphics, don't care. If it's fun, I'm all there. I'm all in. And if I'm enjoying it, I'm not going to care like what a window looks like on a building. That doesn't matter to me. I'm actually going to Retropalooza in Dallas next month. You're going to all these cons, man. Look at you. First time in Dallas. I'm super excited. That's awesome. And now I want to go. Ninja Star. We did the same thing, man. I took my son out. We went everywhere. Yeah. There was this place. It was like 20 minutes north of us. And it was like this outdoor shopping mall. But it had like this big parking lot around it. And I kid you not, like around the whole mall, there was like 5 or 6 Pokestops. We would just like circle our car all around this outdoor mall, just getting all the Pokestops over and over again. It was fun. It was like a really cool bonding thing for me and my kids. I look back on that time really fondly. Someone walked out in front of my friend's car in the middle of the night trying to nab a Pokemon in the street. Some people really got hurt. I remember that. Some people were like, walking off cliffs and into like rivers and like. I remember they had to start putting like all those like little like disclaimers like, please like watch where you're walking when you play Pokemon Go. I'm like, who are these people? Falling into rivers and walking off cliffs as they play Pokemon Go. But then again, people say bad things about Power Wash Sim. Exactly. Are you playing a game where you just clean stuff? Because it's fun and it's relaxing. Did you get the second one yet, Frenchie? I still haven't gotten it. I'm resisting the urge. I really want to, though. I'm so excited for the Mortal Kombat Legacy Collection on Switch 2 next month. Yeah, that's really cool. How many games are on that? Are they all the old school ones, or they're like PS2 and Xbox ones on there too? I haven't really looked into it because I'm not a big fighting game guy. I remember I just liked Mortal Kombat when I was a kid because it was so bloody, and my mom didn't want me playing it. That was the only reason why I wanted to play it. They thought you were casing the joints, but actually just trying to catch them all. Exactly. They think we're all like, up to something shady. No, we're just catching Pokemon. I'm so excited for the Mortal Kombat. Yeah, we read that one. I still haven't. I'm hoping for a physical on both with the cart. Yeah. You know what they're doing? They're waiting like 6 months. As soon as you and I buy it, Frenchie, they're going to be like, hey, you know what we're coming out with? Here comes the physical. And you and I will probably buy it twice. Because yes, we will. Oh, can I throw these guys? Oh. That was so cool. Do that again. I kicked it. What was that thing? Was that like a fire extinguisher I had last? Oh yeah, there it is. I see one over there. I don't know. This game's like scratching an itch for me. I love games like this. That didn't do much. His shield totally negated that. Yeah, I'm curious what games are on that. They're waiting for us to buy it, exactly. I've double dipped on a lot too. What are some games you guys have double dipped on? There's a lot in my collection videos that I've been doing. It's like, you know, I'll find like a game that I have digitally, and then I'll find it in a store for a good price physically, and I'm like, well, I love this game, I want it. I did that with Pepper Grinder. Have you guys ever played Pepper Grinder? I really like Pepper Grinder. I think Pepper Grinder's a great game. Oh, here it is. So he says, yeah, it's Mortal Kombat 1, 2, 3, Ultimate 3, 4, Special Forces, Mythology, Sub-Zero, and the GB8. Oh, wow. You know what? Cypher, there's one I was hoping you were going to say, and you didn't say it. You know which one I'm going to say? I was praying you were going to say this one certain game. And knowing the games that I love, you might get it. Yeah, Pepper Grinder's so good. Oh my gosh. I love like digging through the sand and coming up on like enemies and stuff. I think that mechanic is so neat. Can you guess it, Cypher? What's the game I wanted you to say? There's a Mortal Kombat game that I love. And knowing the games that I love, you're probably gonna guess it. You didn't say it. So I'm super bummed. Yeah, let's see if he says it. Double dipped on Bloodstains, Ritual of the Night, Curse of the Moon. Oh, cool. Did you get into those games? I'm such a big Symphony of the Night fan. I would just, I don't know. I kept comparing it to Symphony, and it didn't do it for me. The series I love mean a lot to me. I want every game for, use every game on the platform. Mortal Kombat Legacy Collection, PS5, Switch, Switch 2, Xbox. Wow. That's awesome. That's so cool you're so into those games. I think the fatalities are amazing. They've gotten so over the top. Oh, I didn't think that was going to happen. They've got so over... There it is! He said it, Shaolin Monks. That was it. I love Shaolin Monks. That's my favorite. Oh, it's like a beat-em-up. Oh, and there was like environmental kills. Is that not on there? Oh, I was really hoping that was going to be on there. Okay, I keep falling down these things. Don't fall. There you go. I love Shaolin Monks. Oh my gosh, I loved that game. You also double dipped and got Legends Z on Switch 1 and did you really? One thing I'll say about the Pokemon games though, man, they keep their value. You know what I mean? I wish I could go back in time and just buy a bunch of sealed Pokemon games just to put in a closet somewhere. Just take them out 20 years from now and be rich. Yeah, Shaolin Monks, dude. Oh, that game was so fun. I remember people were saying like, oh, there's a Mortal Kombat game coming out. Oh, we got a sub. Let's go. It just went up. Let's go. We're 19 away. Oh my gosh. I thought some little notification was gonna go off. I guess not. Yeah, someone was like, oh, a new Mortal Kombat game's coming out, but it's a beat 'em up. And I was like, what? Love that game. Oh, I want a remake of that. You backed it on Kickstarter and did the wait. I loved it. Got a player copy for Switch recently. Oh, the Bloodstain? Sweet. Yeah, I tried to get into that one. I just love Symphony of the Night so much. I kept comparing it to that one. I was like, I'll just go play Symphony. By the way, how is Symphony of the Night not on Switch? Can we address this real quick? How is Symphony of the Night not on the Nintendo Switch? This is crazy to me. I don't get it. I just don't get it. Sorry, I'm not reading. Offhand, I know Double Dip with Dave the Diver. I did too. Animal Crossing, we did too. Castlevania Anniversary, I did too. Mortal Kombat, I didn't. Crash Bandicoot, I didn't. I just have, I don't have Mortal Kombat 8. I have Crash Bandicoot physically. Yeah, a couple of those I did too. That's funny. Yeah, when I found those Castlevania box sets at Fallout, I was like, oh, I need those. Grandia, the Grandia collection. I did that. Bloodstained, yeah. I think I make another one of those. It seemed like it did really well. I just love Metroidvanias. That's my thing. I don't think I can go back to Animal Crossing until they make a new one. I'm gonna stand my ground, Frenchie Mom. I'm not gonna play it until Nintendo puts out a sequel. Enough of this Switch 2 version stuff. But I was thinking about it more. I don't know what they're gonna do to make a new Animal Crossing. I really don't know what they could do. I don't envy that job. Everyone's at Nintendo like, hey, we're gonna make a new Animal Crossing. What do we do? There's like, I don't know. I love Animal Crossing. I'm totally gonna buy the Switch 2 physical for New Horizons. Are you? I think I'm done. I don't know if I can go back to it. I just want a new one at this point. There's so many clones of Symphony of the Night that I want to try. Did you try Time Spinner, Ninja? That's a good one. And it's really short. They're like really shameless about how much they ripped off Symphony of the Night. Like the font is the same and everything. That's a pretty short game and it was really fun. But it's very, very similar to Symphony of the Night. Not Mortal Kombat. It was, oh, sorry. I thought it was Mortal Kombat 8 because we were talking about it so much. You meant Mario Kart 8. No, I didn't. Yeah, we just had that physically. I didn't get that one digital. Restarted my island so many times. Yeah, I have a digital copy of it. My daughter has a physical of Animal Crossing. Crash was my childhood series. Dude, did you play those games when you were a kid? Those games are hard. I didn't know those games were like super hard. When I got the PS4 trilogy, I was like, oh wow, this is like way harder than I thought it was going to be. You still like New Leaf more than New Horizons. Interesting. I just like the GameCube one because they had all the Nintendo games. That was my thing. Was getting all the Nintendo games and putting them in my house. That was my thing. Got a few thousand hours in Animal Crossing. Have it on 2 Switches. Wow. 1,000 hours, Frenchie Mom. Wow. I want to see your island. We should do a live stream one of these nights where I go visit your island. That would be so fun. Also bought every Ys game on PlayStation and Switch. Applaud that. Let's go. I heard Time Spinner was good. Yeah, I like Time Spinner. I got the physical at Best Buy. Back when Best Buy carried limited run games, which was kind of weird. Time Spinner, yeah, it's a good one. It's really short. You can probably find it for cheap digitally. Crash is hard. You beat it? Did you beat it? Good for you. I beat the first one. I never went through the second or third on the trilogy. Didn't finish Crash 1 as a kid. It's very clunky. Did beat the other two in Crash Team Racing. Oh, wow. Yeah, they're super clunky. I remember there was one level where it was like you're supposed to go over this like broken bridge, but the only way to do it was to like stand on like the rope going across, and it was like you couldn't tell like where like the hitbox was for you to fall. It was just a mess, but I loved it. It was really fun. I don't know, I enjoyed the frustration for some reason. It was during COVID, didn't have a lot to do. That's right. Animal Crossing came out at the perfect time. And I always think it's really funny that people were actually... Oh, damn, I was sick. Oh, that was really cool. People were actually, like, signing petitions to, like, make Nintendo release it early. Do you guys remember that? I thought that was so funny. Everyone was like, we're in a pandemic. Just give it to us a week early. And Nintendo was like, yeah, no. Where'd I go? Did I punch this thing? Uh-oh, am I stuck? Do I go up this way? What do I do? Uh-oh. Oh, I have to go through this thing I can't see. See, like I said, there's a little bit of jank in this. Let me see. Issue with New Horizons, it has too many options. I love the older Animal Crossings because you moved into an already existing town that went on with or without you. That's true. This one kind of depends on you a little bit more. That is true. I hate the water levels in Crash. Ooh, I don't remember those. Those sound like a nightmare. New Horizons, now you pick where everyone lives and no one moves away without your approval. That's true. I don't feel like a villager. I feel like a cult leader. That's true. I never thought of it that way. The bridge level is where I quit. Yeah, that was it. That stupid rope going across. But 2 and 3 on PS1 are so smooth in comparison. Is it? I need to go back. I have the trilogy for Switch. I still haven't played 2 or 3. New Horizons is the first AC that I played. That's really cool. I understand what you're saying. Yeah, that's really cool. I'd be really curious for you to go back and play an old one now. It would be really hard to go back and play an old one. But I never hear anyone talk about the Wii one. I think it was called City Folk. Did any of you guys play that one? It was kind of funny. My wife's not a big gamer, but she got way into the GameCube Animal Crossing. She like bought a GameCube for it. And I remember her dad was getting like so mad at her back in the day 'cause she was playing Animal Crossing like all the time. She had like the golden pickaxe, the golden shovel, like all the fossils. She had like everything in that game. That was like one of the first games that she really got into. And then we got the one for Wii and we just like didn't get into it. I don't remember anything about it. Can I kick these towards him? No. Ooh, it told me to do something. No! Jerk! Let go of me. I know, my guy's all tiny. New Leaf has way more stores in the whole main street. New Horizons has 2 stores and you can't even upgrade them. Yeah, and I know City Folk had like a whole city, didn't it? Can I kick the... Oh, there, it keeps telling me I can do something. There it is. You can't kick him. Oh, so you can't punch him, you have to kick him. Sorry, game. I'm gonna kick this right at this guy. Oh, I couldn't. The thing was still putting it down. Now I'm on fire. That didn't hit him at all. Love the GameCube. Animal Crossing so much. Even played an English translation. That's right. It was supposed to be an N64 game. That's right. You played that? Was it even like finished? I thought it was like a prototype or something. Or was it like a was it all finished in Japanese? I don't remember. New Horizons was a great way for me to play with some of my nieces. Oh, did you guys like visit each other's islands and stuff? That's awesome. Ninja hasn't played the AC games. They're very different. They're kind of like their own. They kind of like started the whole cozy genre. But they're really good for just like a game for you to play like for like a little bit every day, you know. And that was the problem with COVID with me, is that like I think I tried to play it too much, and I like ran out of stuff to do in it, and I don't know. With those games, I have to play just like a little bit every day. Ooh, blow that guy up! He picked it up. That's bullcrap. It was about to explode. They just picked it up. I'm not doing anything to this guy. Yes, that one got him. All online. That's super cool. Yeah, the only town I visited was Josh's, AC Card Shark. He had a pretty good time. He was playing the crap out of that game. He's so funny. He has like I think he has more Switch games than me, AC Card Shark, but he doesn't play them. He's all about PS5, just because of trophies. I just don't get it. He loves his PS5, man. I'm like, dude, you have all these amazing Switch games. He's got all these like collector's editions and like. But I'm not jealous because he doesn't play them, so they just sit on his shelf. Let's see. It was finished. It only came out in Japan. That's right. One we got on GameCube was actually an improved port of the N64 with more content. Really? So the N64 one's kind of like a primitive version of it, huh? And Mario Kart 8. That's so funny. I thought you were talking about Mortal Kombat. That's hilarious. Well, I can't thank you guys enough for hanging with me tonight. Thanks so much for talking with me. I think that might be a good place to stop. Yeah, you guys are amazing. Thank you guys so much for joining me. I love talking games with you guys. And as long as you guys are wanting to hear some rantings from an old guy that loves games, I'll be here whenever you want to come and listen to my rantings. I got a lot of videos in the works. Hopefully we'll hit 1,000 soon. I'd like to stream that YouTuber's game if I hit 1,000. It'd be really cool. Thank you so much to everyone that was in here. Let me say hello to everybody, or goodbye to everybody. We had some good chat tonight. It was a really fun stream. Thank you so much to Cypher. We got our first ever channel member, Frenchie Mono. We got Fireball122. AC Card Shark was here. Raj Talks Games was here. Hopefully Raj will get his his Switch back. He just became a channel member. Thank you to Raj for that. AC Card Shark's also a channel member. Thank you guys so much. Hungry for Hoops was in here. We had all kinds of friends in here. We had Ninja was in here too. I enjoyed spending my Wednesday night with you guys. Thank you so much for being here and talking with me, watching me play my janky game. What do you guys think of this game? I think it's fun. I love games like this. 3D beat 'em ups, man. We need more of them. That's what I think. Let's see where we at. I forgot to answer earlier. I have 13 physical Switch 2 games so far. Well, that's a lot, man. Plus the 2 Yakuza games coming tomorrow. Yeah, man, now I want those Yakuza games. Why do you have to tell me about those? That's going to be bothering me. I'm going to be like, I'm going to go to Best Buy and get those. Man. So it's like 35 each. 70 for 2 games. That's pretty good, right? 13 games is impressive, yeah. The only thing I don't like about the PS5 is it sucks up every piece of dust in your house. It's just trying to run those graphically intense games. Yeah, mine's literally caked in dust because I just don't play it. Unless I'm playing like Mind's Eye or Lost Soul Aside. They're all games I just wish would come to Switch. I have no game friends really. Me neither. That's what the channel's all about. So we can have game friends. Exactly. That's what it is. So thank you guys for being my game friends. I'll always be here if you guys ever need a game friend. I'm easy to find. Good times. I'll come game hunt with you in AZ in the new year. Really? Are you around here? I'm all about that. We should do like a meetup. If you guys want to meet up at like SoCal Gaming Expo or something, I'm all over it. I'm gonna be recording. Hopefully I'll have some spending cash so I can go crazy. Because all those amazing California game stores bring their booths to SoCal, so it's all right there. It's very dangerous for my wallet, but it's amazing. This was fun. Thank you so much, Cypher, for being here. And thank you for the info on Pokemon. You know what I'm going to listen to? I'm going to listen to Jubilife, the Jubilife Village music right when I leave. That sounds really good. That's a good go-to-sleep song. Good night. Give it a couple days, you'll reach 1,000. I really hope so. It's been like creeping up, and I'm like, come on. I really wanted to. I hope so. Thanks for saying that. Thanks for streaming. Oh, you're welcome, Frenchy Mom. Thanks for being here. Thank you for being a member, and I can see your Joy-Con colors changed. That's so cool. I pre-ordered the Resident Evil Switch 2 Pro Controller. Oh yeah, that was the new one that they just put out. I want that 3-pack when it comes with like 7, 8, and 9. They're all game key cards, but it's like, isn't it only like $90? That's not bad. Love game hunting in AZ. Yeah, Bookmans are fun. Fallout's really good. We have Book Off, but it's really expensive. Oh, Ninja's in California too. We got a lot of people in California. With Cypher's in California too, right? So we got everyone's in California. Yeah, the purple and orange ones. Those are awesome. Yeah, guys, we got to meet up. That'd be so fun. You guys have Marie Callender's out there? That's my favorite restaurant. You pre-ordered that? The Resident Evil? Yeah, 3. I need to get it. I haven't pre-ordered it. Is it sold out? Can I still get it? I don't know if I can still get it. But you guys are all in California. You're so lucky. I wish I lived there. The weather's probably gorgeous there right now. I'm just sitting here thinking about you sitting in your beautiful weather. Oh, you're from California. You're in New Mexico now. There you go. Well, have fun in Texas, man. That's awesome. You got me wanting to go now to Retropalooza now. I want to go to all the cons now. I've never been to New Mexico. I always want to go. I love California. Yeah, we'll be out there. Actually, my kids have a band trip, so I'll be in California in January. Actually, we have to go to Disney. Whoopee! I'm not a Disney guy, but I'm hoping to do some game hunting when we're out there. We'll see. But yeah, if you guys want to meet up at any cons, let's do it. Me and my buddy Josh are also getting a podcast going. We're going to want to have weekly guests. So if you guys want to be on our podcast, keep me in mind. I'll be like, hey, Cypher, you want to be on the podcast? Ninja, Frenchy Mom, Cypher, you guys want to be there? Let's do it. Raj, anybody. I think it'd be really cool to have like a weekly guest every week, chatting about what we're playing, what we love, all that good stuff. Miss California. Love Orange County. I used to love going to all the Old Town in Orange where all the antique stores are. I bet Frenchy Mom did too. She likes antiques. She was collecting all that stuff. I mean, I won't, so I'm not happy with the weather. But it will rain soon, so I just imagine bad weather. Man, it's here in Arizona, it's sunny every day. If it rains, I'm like, we just scream hallelujah because we're always so happy. Although my ceiling collapsed a couple weeks ago from a leak. When it rains here, everything goes to hell. Still a nice area for antique shows. Nice. Frenchie Mom, do you remember Watson's? It was an old 50s diner there that closed a few years ago. Watson's. Supposed to get in a bad storm. I would take it. I would take it. I get sick of all the sun. I just want some weather. I want seasons. I want anything other than just sun. All right, if you guys hear of Shaolin Monks getting a remaster, you gotta let me know. My Frenchie Mom does remember. What was it called? Watson's? The 50s diner. I used to grow up in New Jersey. That was like Diner Central. Well, thank you guys so much for being here. I am gonna go to bed because I am sleepy. Thank you guys for the great discussion. And I don't know what we'll play next week. We'll see. If you guys have suggestions, go ahead and throw them in there. Maybe I'll get Power Wash 2. We'll see. Every time I go back to Riverside, I love going to the book off that opened there. Yeah, they just opened a couple here in Arizona, and the selections are great. Prices, not so much. But if you want to find like something that's a little bit more uncommon in the wild, that's the place to do it. But anyway, I hope everyone has a great night. Happy gaming to everybody. Hope you guys play some good games. Sleep good. Hopefully the storm won't be too bad in California. Play Bakaru. Okay, I'm going to try it on my Switch too. It apparently plays better. You got me wanting to play that crappy Saints Row game now. I may have to try that thing again. Alright guys, I'm out of here.